Rec League Podcast. Tell your friends, tell your neighbors, tell your family, tell your haters. Available on Anchor, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Radio Public, Podchaser, Good Pods, Pocket Cast, Breaker, and Stitcher. At Rec League Podcast on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. At Rec League Pod on Twitter. Episode 100 coming soon. Yo, whether you watching this from Facebook, Twitter, click the link in my Instagram or YouTube itself. What up, world? So I just watched Strange World. It is the overall 61st Disney animated release. This is kind of a sci-fi dramedy, if you will, starring the voices of Jake Gyllenhaal, Dennis Quaid, Jacoby Wright Young. I hope I remembered his name because he has a huge role in this movie. Lucy Liu, Gabrielle Union, Alan Tudyk, Karen Sony, and it is directed by Don Hall. He has either directed or co-directed Big Hero 6 and Winnie the Pooh. Let's say you got Dennis Quaid. He is an adventurer who, in the world that he lives in, the main goal is discovering what's beyond. You know what I'm saying? He needs his son, voiced by Jake Gyllenhaal, to follow in his footsteps. He doesn't want to. So time passes, Jake Gyllenhaal becomes a man, he's got his own family, and there is a crop that has become this town's life force. Something is happening to it, and a whole expedition must figure out what is hurting these crops. If y'all keep up with me on social media, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Letterboxd, y'all know I did the full Disney animation run through this year. Literally started in January with Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. I hit Pinocchio and then maybe another one, Fantasia. And then like over the summer, I just started chipping away, started watching everything. Knowing this was coming, it got me more excited to watch this. Because believe it or not, out of 60 movies, Disney might only have 6 or 7 misses. For real. So I'm a big Jake Gyllenhaal fan. Now that Leonardo DiCaprio has his Oscar for The Revenant, which should have been for What's Eating Gilbert Grape, for Titanic, for Catch Me If You Can, Gangs of New York, for The Wolf of Wall Street, Django Unchained, whatever. Jake Gyllenhaal's the new guy that the Academy just keeps snubbing best Oscar away from, best actor away from. And he's reteaming with his dad from The Day After Tomorrow, Dennis Quaid. But it's sold like a 40s or 50s like serial. Like it sounds like real old timey in the marketing, and I loved it. The build up for this was like really good. Like I knew there was like some sci-fi elements. It's Disney, so you know the family's gonna be there. This is more Raya and the Last Dragon and less Encanto as far as music. There's no music. It's a straightforward animated action sci-fi dramedy. It's where the plot goes, it gets so creative. Like I like to think I'm a creative guy, but like some of the life forms in this movie is just like where did anybody like think of this? And like some of the animation looks so smooth. Like I remember 2001, everybody freaking out. Like look at Sully, look at the animation of Sully's fur. Like man, like I wouldn't be shocked if like Jake Gyllenhaal like mocapped his character, and they just like dumped like some artists like just put a character around that. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know how that works. But like the story is really fun. It's full of adventure. There's like messages about like passing on a legacy, but being your own person. and being true to what you want, but not like in a disrespectful way to your parents or whatever. Yeah, like, and it's funny, it's emotional, it's surprising. Like the third act had elements that I never saw coming, and then like I instantly wanted a sequel, because it's like once everything is resolved, it's like, okay, like I want to see how this community of characters goes forward. Like what happens next? Yeah, like I thought the voice acting was good. Like I was laughing. Like there's a hysterical dad joke like within the first 5 minutes. There's the goofy parents, Jake Gyllenhaal and Gabrielle Union, embarrassing the son, and like there's heart, and like it's just kind of like everything that I look for in a Disney animated release. It's not a new classic. Like I'm not put like the only new classic I'm giving Disney in the last like what 10 years is like Wreck-It Ralph and Zootopia. Everything else that they had some good, they haven't missed in the last 10 years. I'll say that. But like there's no new Lion King, Aladdin, Beauty and the Beast, you know what I'm saying? Little Mermaid. They're not hitting Renaissance era highs, but they are putting out very fun and very enjoyable movies. I don't know if they have anything scheduled like Thanksgiving weekend, like Disney has on lock, whether it's new Disney animation or new Pixar. I don't know what they're doing next year, but I'm looking forward to whatever next may be. So, with all that being said, I will say that in my opinion, Strange World is dope. Have you seen Strange World, man? What you think about it? Positive, negative, somewhere in between? Let me know. Last week I reviewed the menu. Check that out. Upcoming, I have reviews for the Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special and Devotion. Next weekend, I want to watch and review Violent Night, and then I might not review anything until Avatar. I'm not sure. Rec League Podcast, even though I'm assuming none of us got a chance to see The Fabelmans, we're talking Steven Spielberg, one of the directing GOATs. So be on the lookout for all of that, man. That's episode 100. That's episode 100. No better way to cap off 100 episodes than talking about one of the greatest directors of all time. So like, subscribe, comment, find me where you find me, man. Don't know where to find me. Watch these credits. Peace.